Port Douglas. First up in the morning, just had breakfast. Going around. Getting ready to go to the Great Barrier Reef for the day. 1.5 hours out in the boat, 1.5 hours back. That'll be fun. Everyone's in having breakfast or still not yet awake. Good time to be out on the deck. What are you doing, Zach? Oh, hey, look, there's the little... Beautiful.
Look at all that cool.
Here comes the catamaran to start taking people ashore. There's our little tugboat. Just about to leave the ship at Port Douglas and go to Great Barrier Reef for the day. On our way out to the reef on Quicksilver.
The platform is currently formed at a cold rate and the Quicksilver waiting for lanes with a box during our entire stay. Areas of
Little Zach down the front near the rails.
relax and enjoy lunch. There are some instructions on the platform. Along the observatory, take care of the steps as they please stay at the that gives you an idea of what you will see snorkeling. Before undertaking snorkeling today, we would like to advise the following questions.
So just arriving out on the reef to commence our snorkeling and scuba diving for the day. Out at the reef on the pontoon. What are you going to do out here, Zach?
Snorkel.
What else? It'll be a good day out here. There are a few people piling off the quicksilver at the moment though. Hope the food's good.
Oh my goodness, look.
Zachary!
Oh my swirl.
Oh, fish in the water. The old Great Barrier Reef.
In here?
Oh, them mangrove jacks. Oh yeah. Big stuff, a big trellis, mate. How good does that look, buddy?
Good.
So this is the actual Quicksilver pontoon out on the reef that's out from Port Douglas. You get the Quicksilver catamaran out, takes about an hour and a half. Come out here for the day, you can snorkel, dive, take the submarine, you can just swim around and just relax.
Did you see all the sardines? Yeah, have you?
On one of the partially submerged submarines on the Great Barrier Reef. Half an hour ride to
Didn't realise how it moves until you get I'm sure if I go fishing, that's the size
You're looking at
let us know what side of the boat it's on, so hopefully everyone gets a chance to see that. And please do not turn off the air conditioners, don't mess with them in any way. or we will really cook in just a few minutes.
Look at the ledge.
So to give you an idea of just how vast the Great Barrier Reef actually is, if I was to jump on an aeroplane at Heathrow in London, flying a direct line all the way to Moscow in Russia, I would have covered the same distance as the length of the Great Barrier Reef. Truly is extraordinary. And here on the left you can see on top of Andrews, got super tides at the moment, absolutely amazing tides. Big moons, big tides, right? Lovely parrotfish out here on the left hand side.
Look at the coral, look at the edge.
And the myriad of corals that you're going to be able to see. Now we don't try and keep the corals complicated. If it looks like a boulder, it's a boulder coral. If it looks like something to your eyes, that's probably what we've named it. Looks like a finger, it's a finger coral. It looks like a mushroom, it's a mushroom coral. Looks like a plate, it's a plate coral. You see where I'm going with this? Down below us on the left here, we've got another lovely little it's a unicorn surgeonfish down there on the left hand side. How's that, guys? Doesn't get much closer than that without a snorkel on. Down there on the right, some big parrotfish, as well as some chocolate tangs. Now that's unicorn surgeonfish there. If you look on the right hand side, you might see him with his.
So we're just in the underwater submersible on the Great Barrier Reef.
Hence the name surgeonfish. We have 1,600 species of fish on the GBR so far named. Around 400 species of hard coral, 150 species of soft coral so far described. We have 6 of the 7 known marine turtles visiting us here. Species, not single turtles. Lovely, I like these little fish. Little guys out here on the left hand side, they've got a dark body and a white tail. Chocolate tipped dangelfish is what they are. Chocolate tipped dangelfish. Coming up, you're going to be able to see some beautiful butterfly fish down here, some spotted tangs, elegant tangs down there on the left as well. There's a little mushroom coral down there with a butterfly fish hanging out on top of it. The older corals though, there's something else. Absolutely massive structures, and if you were to break one open, I suggest you don't, but if you did, you would see that it's looked like a white marble. The yellow fish that are going past my window on the left hand side now, with the stripe on their faces, those are fox-faced rabbit fish. Now Brett's just going to take us out into the depth. We're going to be seeing this from the starboard side normally. See what Brett does. But we're going to go out here and see a beautiful Bemora. And at the very end there's a neat little surprise. So rising out of the gloom, wonderful coral structure out here. Get a chance to really see some beautiful plate corals, carpet corals, a lovely red bass, nice predatory fish on the left hand side. Going to see some branching and staghorn corals coming up alongside us there. Absolute seas of corals. It's amazing to me, guys, that when you look out there, you're going to keep in mind almost everything you're looking at is a living organism other than the sand and the water. Beautiful blue or purple branching corals on the left hand side. We've got a round-faced backfish on the left butterfly fish out there on top of the coral. You can see that dark shape on his back. The butterfly fish, single spot butterfly fish, they are the Romeos and Juliets of the Great Barrier Reef. They pair up, they bond for life. The bond is so strong that when one of them dies, either through predation or other causes, the other one will stop eating and starve itself to death. Parrotfish out there on the left hand side. I think parrotfish are some of my favourite fish, certainly extremely colourful fish. Now the thing about those fish starving themselves to death might be emotional, who's to say, but the other reason is that they bond. When they pair up, they actually protect one another while we're fishing and eating. So while the fish is eating and the other fish stays back, make sure it's okay. On the right hand side, oh, what are you doing? So we've got a Titan triggerfish. Yeah, it's going under the boat, it's very helpful. So hard to get good help. Now you could be excused for looking out these windows here, guys, and thinking there he is. That's a Titan triggerfish out on the left hand side, big diamond shaped fish. Now they are a fish to be a little bit leery of out here on the GBO, particularly at this time of year. Quite territorial and very protective of their mates and their eggs, and they have been known to bite people. This is very much a look but don't touch environment. It's so great being able to see all the way on top of that reef there. It's not all that common. Normally we don't get these massive king tides. Certainly getting them today. As I say, guys, you could be excused for thinking this is all peace, love and moonbeams, baby. It's all, and it is beautiful to look at there. It does look peaceful, it does look relaxing. But to give you an idea of just how dangerous it is to be a fish on the Great Barrier Reef, and be a bit like me, rocking around on the Serengeti with a pork chop strapped to my neck. Everything wants to eat everything, and everything else doesn't want to be eating. In fact, not too long ago, I was at a friend of mine's barbecue. He knows what I do for a living, and he said, "Okay, Woody, if you were a fish on the reef, what would you be, mate?" And I said, "Bloody terrified." Heads and arms race out here. Everybody's trying to get one up on everybody else. There's chemical warfare even being used, not just in terms of corals.
See, look, see, slow
Of course,
down there,
there's
see?
venom, poisons, and toxins as well. The sand you can see, around 30% of all of that sand is passed through one of our lovely parrotfish. So the corals incidentally to eating some of the algae, zooxanthellae. Coral passes through and it gets all crunched up, comes out as a puff of sand at the other end. So next time you're walking on a coral sand beach and you drop your ice cream, you might want to think twice. I'm coming up through the saddle now. Lovely coral. So this is what happens to coral after a storm event, a major storm event. It breaks it all up, but as you can see, the vast majority of the coral is doing just fine. The coral that we see with algae growing on it, however, that's not a good sign. Although what it does do, it encourages the turtles. We've got some lovely camouflage cods out here on the left hand side.
Hey, look, the cod's down there, see him?
Big
See the big brown
green
cods?
Oh yeah.
These are on the right hand side, these fish with the vertical stripes on them. That's a sergeant. This is a tailed sergeant, man.
Trout down there. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Tang, some unicorn fish, all sorts going on. Now, the unicorn fish are called unicorn fish because of that protuberance on their face. I think they should be called Pinocchio fish, but I don't get a vote in these things.
Oh, here he is.
There he is. Bye-bye.
Good spot now.
That's the way, Steve. Think it and it will appear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yep.
Yeah, it's a bit hard for him to turn around, but keep your eyes peeled, guys. It's a good sign. Maybe we'll see another turtle. Some drummers out there as well. Just remember, guys, just let us know which side of the vessel you've seen it on, okay? So left or right. Hopefully that way the vast majority of us will get to see them. Alright folks, will you keep your eyes out for those turtles? I'm going to have to jump upstairs in just a moment and help tie up this boat nice and safe. We've got some 6-banded angelfish on the right hand side.
On board the Quicksilver pontoon up at Port Douglas. On board the Quicksilver pontoon at Port Douglas at the Reef. Diving platform. Jack snorkeling on the Great Barrier Reef. He doesn't want to go in that bar here because he's got a big valley and about a dozen mangrove jack here. That's good enough for him. I think he thinks he can catch them. Going to be a fisherman for sure, this kid. Staying by the reef, heading on back into Port Douglas and back on the Pacific shore. Just arrived back in the marina in Port Douglas from our day out on the reef. Just waiting to get off the boat. So I had a bit of a film around. Let you just have a look at what silver catamaran. Well, they well worth it. They feed you, you snorkel, you scuba, You can go on submarines. Good day out.